Touch of Magic in China.
How's 4K?
4K's fine. Bastard.
Who holds the purse?
Mike Namara.
Listen, you bastard, whoever you are. I've had enough of this. If it's obscene phone calls you're into, either make them interesting or don't bother, but stop calling me in the middle of the night. Got it?
Marker down, Lambourne Beauty and Belfast City, fighting it out from over in the Cays, Whispering Dream behind them from Horse Sense, then Barking Creek. 4K's back in the field, running right back through them and can't go the yard. They come south from Fulham, and it's Belfast City. Come on!
Bad luck, James.
It's all right. My money was on Belfast City.
You bet against your own horse?
4K didn't stand a chance.
Then why did you run it?
I didn't. Mike did.
And you don't have a say of your trainer?
I asked him this morning not to run the horse.
Why?
It's obvious, isn't it? It's had the bollocks kicked out of it.
As it's a gelding, it's hardly surprising.
Oh, Sorry, Anderson. Do forgive me.
Joint favorite. The joint favorite with Lamborghini was number 1, 5B.
Ah, where's Hardy got to? Oh, I see. Excuses corner.
Alison seems rather fond of him. Have you noticed?
Can't say I have.
You would let me know, wouldn't you?
Oh, there's someone else you know.
You haven't answered my question.
Yeah, of course.
Tell him, if he wants to try again, I'm ready. Anytime.
I'm the accountant, not the messenger.
He said he put his foot down and nothing happened.
Yes, I could see that, John. What I want to know is why.
You mustn't live every race as if your life depended on it.
That horse couldn't lose.
It just did.
It was in peak condition.
Unfortunately, so was the winner.
Ah, how much did you put on?
I don't think that's any of your business. We know a good thing when we see it, don't we, James?
Well, perhaps you'll let me know next time.
There are some things that are only reserved for the privileged few. Cheers.
Cheers. You'd think I used to have to beg her to come racing. Now I can't keep her away.
Darling. James, a toast. The winning post.
The winning post.
The winning post.
Will you open on schedule next week?
We'll open, even if I have to do the cooking myself.
Well, Mike?
Better luck next time. Have a drink.
Not now, thanks. I've got to pay a visit to the stewards.
Why?
Formality. I just thought I'd better let you know.
What happened? The horse seemed to be going backwards.
I'm just going to see what...
Where are they? I'll get another bottle.
Rachel!
Hello.
How nice to see you on the course.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
We should see you more often.
Busy times, Robert.
Back in a minute.
All right. You always used to brighten things up.
Can't go on living in the past. And you are the most terrible flatterer.
Just tell them the truth. And flash those honest eyes of yours. They'll believe you. I would.
You must observe the rules of racing. We'll be keeping an eye on you. It was like being back at school.
Yours, maybe.
The horse was fit and ready for that race. I know it was.
You'll get a much better weight next time.
Oh, thanks.
I'm in no particular hurry. She's a very attractive woman.
Who?
Alison Taylor.
Yeah, I suppose so. Not my type.
Well, you're certainly her type, which has not gone unnoticed by hubby. Robert's got a reputation as a leg surgeon.
What's that supposed to mean?
He's good at taking off kneecaps. Does she visit the yard often?
No.
I've heard differently.
Oh, I don't care what you've heard. What is this?
Friendly advice.
I don't need any. Getting back to horses, I think I might have found a good one.
Really?
Yeah, funnily enough, it's one of the pair they own.
Alison and Robert?
Yeah.
I'll wait. I've got nothing better to do.
No, really.
You're not up to anything, are you?
Not a bit a day. See you later.
He's getting suspicious.
One horse always has to come last.
Not when he's supposed to come first.
There's no guarantee. If I had a shilling.
We totally knackered it.
Shame.
Anyway, that'll have to be it for a bit.
He wants another go.
Eh?
Judge Moran, Newbury Racecourse.
Again? He must be out of his mind. We've only just...
There's an horse in your yard that can't be beaten. Kiss and tell.
You're talking about a potential derby horse.
I'm also talking about a lot of money. Moran will think I'm on the same horse as last night.
It's not just bringing the car, but you could have been followed.
Well, I wasn't.
Well, Robert is getting suspicious.
Of us?
Of you.
And who?
Mike Hardy. You should be careful.
I'm always careful.
I'm serious. Your husband has a very heavy reputation for removing obstacles that get in his way.
That's not proof. I want proof.
I'm telling you, one of the horses that you own is a world beater. Got to make sure that you get custody.
Of a horse?
Not a horse, Alison, the horse, the good one.
You're having me on.
I'm serious. We're talking a great deal of money.
He may not want to divorce me.
You are going to divorce him.
On what grounds?
Adultery.
Adultery? Who with?
Leave that to me.
Wow.
Well,
you could just be right.
He's a Rolls Royce of a horse.
Have you told Taylor that?
No. But But every owner thinks he's got a Nijinsky. You know that.
Yeah, in this case, the difference is he probably has. Here's hoping. Well, I'll see you later.
Where?
Taylor's Restaurant. It opens tonight.
Oh, I forgot.
Starts sharp at 8. Oh, by the way, I'm taking Francis, if you've no objection.
What do you think?
I think he was robbed. The stewards ought to be gelded.
Dad?
Blatant dangerous riding. Even the papers say so.
Never mind.
Francis. Stunning. Absolutely stunning.
Mind my hair.
And if Mike gets out of hand, you can tell him he'll have me to deal with.
I'm not going with Mike.
You know?
I'm going with John Gray. Doesn't she look wonderful?
You look pretty magical yourself. It'll do you good to get out and enjoy yourself.
That'll be John. Thanks. See you there. Bye.
Are you not going together?
No.
She's not keen on John, is she?
It's tactics. Night, Jack. He looks like one of the lost boys. It'll do him good. Has Mike upset you in some way? Not that I know of. Oh, thanks. I don't think he's very comfortable with all this social brouhaha. Let's go and talk to him. Mike? I don't know. He seems to be coping.
On your own?
Not very good at parties. I prefer horses.
For everything?
Stan, you know as well as I do, it's a possibility. But you also know horses. It could get up one morning and just decide not to run. Look at that bugger of yours the other day. It could be lazy, it could be anything. Hard luck, Danny. Come on, Nick, he's waiting on you.
Yeah, but at the moment?
At the moment, it feels good. Really good. I think it's certainly classic potential. Why are you so interested?
Looks like a good horse, that's all.
Is that right?
Yeah, just interested.
I don't believe you.
Why not?
Oh, for God's sake, Nick, you're wasting chalk there. You've heard something.
There might have been a whisper.
There was more than a whisper. 19 to rip. Listen, Stan, do yourself a favor. Stick with what you know. 2 9s. Leave the other side of the game to the fools.
Meaning?
Keep your nose clean. Nothing else matters. Nothing. Believe me, Stan, I know. I've been there. About time, Danny. Game, set, and match.
Cheer, pals.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
They eat babies, don't they?
Oh, yeah. And live rats. Jesus, I don't believe you people.
Oh, what's he doing working in the yard, anyway?
Same as you, only better.
Oh, yeah?
That man knows more about horses than you'll ever learn in 3 lifetimes.
That will be the day.
I'm telling you.
They should stick to their own. Something shifty about that one.
Yeah, all right. Who wants to play for a fiver?
I think he needs rescuing. Come on. Rachel, I'm not going to throw myself at him. Taylor is a very jealous man. You'll be doing Mike a favor. I don't think so.
Look, you're looking absolutely stunning. It would be a tragedy to waste all this.
Brilliant. Mike, how are you?
Fine.
Oh, Tommy. Sorry. Back in a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Is this thing working? Can you hear me? Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm sorry. I should say my lords, ladies and gentlemen. And what a pleasure it is to have Lord Murrayhill with us here tonight. He's not only a close personal friend, but racing would not be what it is today without his efforts and those of his distinguished family. So many people have been involved in the creation of this, my new restaurant, that to thank but one of them would be downright rude. So I'm simply going to extend my thanks to all of them, knowing that they know who they are. So to all of those people, thank you very much indeed. But for everyone here tonight, I want you to feel that I'm welcoming you into my home. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, what you've got to do...
So how many restaurants is this now?
This is the fourth restaurant. Well done, Robert.
Congratulations. All right, was it?
Yes.
Thank you, John.
Lovely, darling.
I'm going to have to slip away.
Oh, you can't possibly.
Darling, I'm sorry, but I've just had a message from Phil in New York. I need to look at the files.
The party's just beginning.
Well, this is the ideal time to slip away.
Well, I'll come with you.
No, really, I insist.
Will you be back?
I don't know. I don't think so. It sounded serious.
Oh, don't you worry, Robert. I'll take care of her.
Well done, Robert.
I was just coming to bid my good nights.
Good nights?
Something's cropped up.
Oh, tell him he can't go.
Come between a man and his work? That's worse than sleeping with his wife.
Oh, do you know Rachel Ware, James Brandt,
Hello.
John Gray, Lord Murrayhill? I'll see you all later.
Come on. That's all right. That's it. Go on, boy. Well, what would you do?
He's a lovely, easy mover. You must come see the improvements.
I will. Cheers.
You all right?
I'm fine.
You don't want to overdo it.
From one who knows, eh?
That's right. From one who knows.
Mike.
Yeah.
Could I have a word?
Sure.
This is really very good of you.
Isn't it rather rude leaving the party so early?
On the contrary, the art of being a good host or hostess is knowing exactly when to leave. Actually, we should be able to kill two birds with one stone.
Oh?
Robert was wanting a chance to have a word with you. Something about our two horses, I think. I haven't got a clue about racing. I just believe what I'm told. And I'm told one of our horses is a really hot prospect.
This is not going according to plan.
You can say that again. Look, I'll take care of Francis. Will you be all right?
Of course.
Have you seen Mike?
He's gone off to hump the hostess.
I think I'll take you home. Excuse me.
5 minutes, that's all.
I wonder why I didn't mention it earlier at the restaurant.
He was called away, wasn't he? Believe me, it's really very important.
I really can't stay very long.
He was very insistent. Otherwise, I really wouldn't have bothered you. Come in.
Robert? I brought Mike Hardy in for a drink. Want to come up?
Look, if he's gone to bed,
He'll get up. Come on. What'll you have?
Nothing for me, thanks.
Please yourself.
Hello, Mike. Problems?
Robert, I'm sorry. I thought you wanted to see me.
Robert, darling, what is going on? Robert!
Thank you.
Good night, Jack.
James?
You need a lawyer. A divorce lawyer.
What are you talking about?
Last night.
Oh, you're joking.
Taylor is naming you as a co-respondent. He'll have your onions for ping-pong balls. You don't play games with him, you're dead. I've had him on the phone all night.
But he was the one caught with his trousers down.
That was a setup. You know that. He knows that. So he's naming you as co-respondent.
But he hasn't got a leg to stand on.
Nor will you, when he's finished with you.
Oh, great.
You know what the papers will say.
I don't give a damn what the papers say.
They'll crucify you, and after that other business. Now look, Mike, Alison is the daughter of one of my oldest friends.
And you think I'm at it with her?
She's a very attractive woman.
Look, I am not stupid. Where the hell do you think I get the time?
If he gets you into court, a decent lawyer will rip you apart.
Yes?
Sorry to disturb you, Governor, but there's something you should know.
What?
There's some guy over the road with a camera taking pictures. Do you want me to do anything about it?
Shoot the beggar. Look, James, it was Alison who invited me in, supposedly to talk to Robert.
She wants what? Custody of a horse? Who does she think she is, the Lone Ranger? Arthur, get round here. I want this business sorted out, and I want it sorted out now.
Look, Mike, I'm going.
James, I need your support.
No, I'm sorry. I'm going. I'm not getting involved in an attempted murder.
Attempted murder? Come off it. He's breathing better than you or I.
I just don't want to be around when his colleagues from Wapping show up. And how are you going to deal with them? With a machine gun?
This horse is looking great again, Mr. Brandt.
Oh, good. Then I'd better remove him before he becomes an accessory.
Joe, what the hell do you think you were doing?
Well, you said.
Yes. I know what I said.
Would you excuse us for a moment?
Shall I make myself useful? Coffee?
Why not? Arthur, sit down. Well,
It's not fantasy. It would seem that one of those horses has got potential.
What kind of potential?
Group maybe. Classic class.
Seriously? Which one?
I don't know.
Well, it's obvious that Allison's involved with Hardy.
Not necessarily.
How else would she know about the horse?
We have no proof.
We will have. Believe me, we will have. It's time somebody got a smack.
That guy's a lunatic.
Hey, steady. You didn't shoot to hit.
Oh, well, that's all right then, isn't it?
So you're not a newspaper man, then?
I'm a detective.
A detective?
Well, sort of. I work for an investigation agency. I've been taking pictures of you for the past month. Not that I've got anything worthwhile yet. Still, if he keeps on paying me, I might invent something.
Robert Taylor?
This is a good little earner. I don't want to lose it. Yeah, look. Would you mind if like, I took just a few shots around the yard? Just you and the horses. Nothing incriminating, of course.
How would you like to earn a little more?
How's that?
You're a gambling man.
Well, I've never said no.
And at the party, Mike Hardy gave you the keys to this house.
That's right.
And the instructions.
Yes.
And you are willing to swear to this?
Yes.
What sort of instructions?
I just can't believe your husband doesn't know that he has a potentially great horse.
That's Robert all over. Racing's just an excuse for a good day out. He'd only know a good horse if he was going to cook it.
I just hope you're right.
What makes you so sure?
Instinct. I can smell it. He's a powerhouse. A perfect action. Nothing out of place.
And they're trying to take him away from you?
Yes. They're fighting over a horse, and I'm caught in the middle of it. She wants to take custody of my horse, John.
What are you doing about it?
What can I do?
Well, you could confront Robert.
With what? I've got nothing. The photographer hasn't come up with anything.
What are you paying him with?
Racing tips.
What?
He's a gambling man.
You are the world's worst tipster.
He's not to know that?
Well, he will when he starts losing.
To know that I can handle him. I did. I'll be waiting at the gallops at midnight.
Shakespeare, believe me.
Midnight.
Do you think the governor's at it?
None of my business. None of yours either.
It will be if it goes to court. If he loses, we're all off the case.
It's not our concern.
Well, it concerns me.
Greatest legs this side of Goodwood.
Bet, will you?
Thighs where other women have armpits.
You're 2 and up 2.
Yeah, she's had it if you ask me.
She can put a saddle on me anytime.
Don't you ever think of anything else?
No, he doesn't.
I'll see you.
Pair of kings.
Beats my ears. You go on like this, love, you can open up a timber yard.
Doesn't make sense, does it?
What's that, Stan?
Every morning we put in charge of thousands of pounds worth of horse flesh. And here you are, playing for matches.
Well, she'll be a happy girl when we all settle up at payday. Are you in, Stan?
No, I'm off up. Bed calls.
You're an early sleeper these days.
Oh, well. I've got to look after my beauty. You lot should do the same.
You all right?
Oh, yeah. I thought you might be interested in these. I couldn't have a brandy, could I?
You fired him?
Yes.
Jack, I can't have my horses being knackered by gypsy races.
Well, I suppose not. I can understand that. But it used to happen all the time in the old days. The midnight run, they called it.
You're kidding.
Now, if the gypsies are using your horses from your stables, they must think they're pretty good.
So I'm supposed to take it as a compliment, am I?
Well, I better be going. I've got 12 miles to do.
Take care.
Do you know his father practically wrote the rule book?
Yes. And now he's about to tear it up.
Why Blake?
Who? Major John Robertson Blake. One of the top 10 trainers in the country. You think there's a deal on?
Why the hell else is Alison so keen to get hold of this animal? 6 months ago, she didn't know a horse from her elbow. He's using her.
I don't think it would be advisable to subpoena his lordship, Robert. He is in line. Wouldn't be good for racing, and it would be terrible for business.
Yes. Well, that's his problem.
This is a very tricky one, all round.
I wonder what he wants most. My wife or my horse? Do you want to keep this horse?
Yes.
Yes. So do I. So how do we do it? If it's as good as you said, is it's bound to win this trial?
Bound to?
Love it. I love it.
They've agreed to a trial. The 2 horses, Mike's gallops, Friday.
Well, you know he'll try and fix it.
He can't. He's agreed to a lawyer and a vet and 2 top jockeys of our choosing.
If it ever gets out, I'll deny everything and have you arrested. You understand? No one knows. Got it? All right. Can I get a bet on?
Only on the course, and all the bets are even money.
Why is he called Shakespeare?
Why are you called Mike?
Ton for Shakespeare.
Done for Shakespeare.
Ton.
200 on Judge.
200.
$500. Shakespeare. There you go.
Well, I wouldn't be too confident. The other horse isn't exactly out of the farmyard as you were led to believe. In fact, it's one of Hugo Latimer's. I used to train it.
It's had 4 outings this season. Hasn't been beaten.
Right. Right, you come here.
That's enough. Leave him alone.
Steady. Steady.
There's no choice, is there?
You used to love it, Mike?
Yes, though there are times when I'm tempted.
I'm sure. So, you keep kiss and tell. And under the terms of the contract, if he goes to stud, you get a share of the fee. Thank you. I'll move my other horse in with you by the end of the month. Well, I can't be fairer than that, considering that yesterday I was suing you for adultery. Cheers.
Mr. Hardy, would you care to come and sign the contract? A messenger. Urgent, apparently.
Thank you. Another cup of coffee, Mike?
No, thanks.
Here. Who's this? Yes.
I just couldn't do it to you, darling. I'll settle for a restaurant and the horse that came second. You know I've always loved a loser. I've spoken to my lawyer and he assures me there'll be no problem. We'll go over to collect the other horse tomorrow. Besides, what would I want with a Derby winner? I don't know one Derby from another. Now, no arguments. Let's just say it's my present to you. With my love, always. Oh, and by the way, if you see Mike, tell him a friend says tips. He couldn't tip rubbish.